Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to the channel. It's Cynicalex, and today I want to talk about the new Epic Quest collections, which basically give us ways to farm a bunch of rare and valuable items completely for free, which is amazing and really, I think, gives this game the kind of grindy feeling that I used to get from games like Diablo 2, although it's a PC game, in similar fashion, although a little bit differently. But before we get into that, I do want to discuss the new limited gold consumption event and the new limited token event with the Fantastic Four, which is really cool. We got these after the update, which is really nice. So in the case of the gold consumption event, you just spend gold. You can spend up to 20 million. You get different rewards. It's pretty nice, pretty cool. For those of you that are new to these awards, don't collect the ones that you don't want to expire soon, if that makes sense. Because as soon as you click acquire on the energy, on the biometrics, they will start decaying, which means they'll start expiring. I believe they have 6 days of expiry. So if you want to save this biometric selector for as long as possible, and this also goes for any future events, if there was, let's say, an update in 10 days, you could wait until the last day of this event and then click collect, and then you'd have 6 days of the decay plus 5 days, which would be 11 days, and that would cover you until the next update. If that were the case, there isn't an update in 10 days, I'm just saying. As far as the actual token event goes, it's nice. We get a total of 400 tokens by collecting 50 per day for the next 8 days, and we have the exact same rewards that we had from the last token event from the originals, which includes 3 different rank up tickets. This is incredible, and this is a really easy way to get a 5-star victorious if you're already able to get one at 2 or 3 stars, and you can quickly move up to the next one if you're lower than that, because you can then easily for free pick up both a 5 and a 4-star rank up ticket and still have 100 tokens left over. So this is just perfect timing, and this makes the update even more free to play friendly in terms of those characters and in terms of others. There's also another couple good items here. We got the Black Antimatter and the Chaos Nordstones. I know a lot of friends who blew tons of Chaos Nordstones and Black Antimatter on Doctor Doom are probably looking pretty nice at getting an extra 500 or so Black Antimatter for free. I know I am. And then we have some other stuff over here. As far as getting additional tokens, because as you can see, there are certain things here that cost more than 400. There are 2 new sales in the shop, and this happens with every token event that you can buy for tokens. My general rule of thumb is that while neither of these are amazing sales, this one is quite bad. I would just avoid this one at all costs unless you're super desperate. This one is a little bit better. It's a little bit more competitive compared to other in-game purchases. The crystals are a little bit lower than what you expect for this price point, but it's only about 400 or 500 crystals short. And those 350 tokens, in this case, in this sale, in this event shop, equate to a 4-star and a 5-star rank up ticket, and 100 or 80 uniform upgrade kits. So would you purchase this if instead of tokens it gave you a 4 and 5-star rank up ticket and upgrade kits? I think a lot of people would. So that's kind of what I say if you need those items desperately and you want to also double dip and get, let's say, the 6-star rank up ticket or the tier 2 ticket or something like that. Moving on to the main event of today's video, I really want to highlight the amazing job that Netmarble did with the Epic Quest, and Bacon wants to highlight it too, with the Epic Quest collections. For those of you that don't know, all 4 Epic Quests have collected a new, or have kind of unlocked a new collection tab, which is right here at the top right. We have the Mr. Fantastic Personal Lab, we have the X-Force Armory, we have the X-Men Beasts Lab, and we have the Doctor Strange Dimension Storage. Now these are amazing because they give us free items. Each one has its own corresponding item, and you essentially just have to play different missions an indeterminate number of times in order to unlock these items. And then when you have all of these items, you can craft the Book of Cagliostro or whatever it might be, and then you'll be able to acquire the item. So this is really, really cool. This is kind of old school grinding. There's no crystals involved. There's no paying real money. You just have to play. It is random, just like regular grinding. If you're killing a monster over and over again in Diablo 3, you don't know if that monster is going to drop the item that you want. You could do the same mission 1,000 times and get the item 0 times, or you could do it once and get it once. So it's the same style. You can be playing this mission. Let's say you're playing the Locked Out mission, and if you click the little arrow, it'll send you to the mission. So you could be playing this mission. It doesn't matter if you play it manually with clear tickets or energy, or if you clear ticket it doesn't matter. It will give you an opportunity, a chance to get them, and as you can see, I got 8 out of 15 right now. You can get 1, sometimes you get 10, sometimes you get all of them. Today I was playing on the live stream, and I got all the Cynicalex gems that I needed. I believe it's in, yeah, I got 43. I had 2 out of 45. I got 43 Cynicalex gems for the blindsided mission when you're playing Cyclops, the Cyclops mission. So the great thing about this, not only the fact that it's, you know, free to play, that it's grind intensive, that it's not you know, purchasable, it's not, you know, kind of pay to win, but also the rewards that you get are really good. A 6-star mega rank up ticket is amazing. I know a lot of you guys are running this one right now, so if you need the actual location missions, I have all 3 of them there. Another great thing about this is that if you're missing one of the missions, you got these question marks, you can talk to your friends and figure out which one of you has, you know, the ones that the other is missing, and kind of piece together the information yourselves. Or if you just want to be a smartass, you can go over to Reddit. Someone by the name of username ChizXOut, great person, put together a list of all of the requirements. Use the comment section to kind of crowdsource the information. So this is fantastic help. I have a link down below in the description. Thank you to this guy for doing this, and it'll tell you every single mission that you have to play in order to get the corresponding item, in order to unlock the corresponding reward. So I think this is just possibly one of the most underrated changes and updates that Netmarble has had for the Epic Quest. This adds a whole new layer. There's flavor text that goes along with the items as well, which relates back to the comics, which relates to the existing characters in the game and the Epic Quest. They have even little images for them. They managed to recycle some images from the Epic Quest themselves, but they also added a bunch of brand new icons in to meet the kind of, you know, the text that's going to match, like the blueprints and things like that. So I think this is really, really cool. I really dig it. I can't really stress to you guys how much I like this, and I want to see more of it, and I want to know what your opinion is on it, and where could we see more of these, because I think they're fantastic. I actually don't know, so I actually want to answer it with you guys right now. Are these repeatable? That's one of the questions that I think a lot of people have. I've only finished one so far, Dragon Fang, which is the 100 black antimatter for Dark Advent, Monastery, and Power of the Dark. I hit acquire. There we go, collection complete. Rewards will be sent to your inbox, so they don't get automatically added. And then it just says complete. So it appears that they don't refresh. They're not refreshable, at least for now. Possibly in the future they will be refreshable. Possibly in the future there'll be a way to refresh them manually, and you see it expires in 6 days, so there is a decay on that as well. So for the ones that have a decay, it's kind of funny that it matches what I was talking about before. For example, the Armory one, I believe, that gives you the X-Gene selector. Where is it? No, it's probably in the X-Men quest, and I just skipped it because I'm dumb. The one that gives you an X-Gene selector. So this one, for example, you can use it on either Nightcrawler or X-23. Those are the ones that I would recommend because they're non-farmable. However, because we know that it has a expiry, if you finish this quest, if you finish Cyclops Visor and you construct this collectible item, and you don't need Nightcrawler or X-23, don't collect this, don't acquire this, because if in the future we get another X-Men like X-23 or like Nightcrawler, we get another mutant that's not farmable, you will be able to very easily grab a next-gen selector from here, so you can basically have it as a secondary inventory to collect when the time is needed and not before, not earlier. So these are little things you can do to kind of make the right efficiency moves for new characters, and that can springboard you ahead of other players, you know, saving up rank up tickets. This kind of stuff is basic. This kind of stuff is a little bit more advanced, but it will pay off in the long run if you are patient and if you can control yourself. But I just really enjoy playing these missions. I know some people are a bit bummed out because they play them 20 times, 30 times, 40 times, 50 times, and they don't get anything from them. It definitely does wear you down, but it's just like any other grind in any other game, and you know, you can play it once or twice and get it, just out of sheer luck, and that part is never really going to change. There's really only a few different ways they can introduce items into the game, and I don't really mind RNG that's energy based. I know that a lot of people as well hate the search missions from the Fantastic Four Epic Quest that require you to spend energy on dimension rifts, but honestly I feel as though ones that are tied to actual rewards, especially when they have a flavor that's connected to the comics and it's not just random, like fix the Fantastic Car, fix the Fantastic Car again. Like how many damn times are you gonna break that car, okay guys? When it actually fits, it feels really thematic and it makes sense. And I just think that this is one of the things I asked for a long time ago. If you guys remember, I suggested mega rank up shards, mega rank up ticket shards, and you could find them randomly in different missions. And once you had enough shards, you could put them together and make a mega rank up ticket. Well, here we go. We basically have that now, except they're tied to Epic Quest missions. So yeah, what do you think of the collections? Which one of them have you completed? Which one are you trying the hardest to complete now, whether it's the X-Gene Selector or the Image Inducer for the Mega Rank Up ticket, or another one altogether, maybe the Victorious BIOS. For those of you that need BIOS for her, you can get another 25 here by completing different missions. I actually am missing one right now. Let me know down below in the comments. Also, let me know where you think they could introduce more of this type of gameplay, because I love it. And if you don't, let me know. And if you do, let me know. Subscribe if you enjoy the content and you want to support me. And of course, if you like what you see, I hope to see you again tomorrow. Take care.